Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Shivangi Singh Astrology. I do picker card readings mostly, but this will be my first ever tarot slash oracle slash Lenormand deck review. And the first deck that I have, and I will be doing a whole series of all the decks that I have and have owned ever in my life. So I have a total of 10 decks. I'm not very old school, the kind of person who just buys in a ton of decks. I don't have a whole library full of tarot decks. I keep them minimum so that I can use them and then share with you my experiences. So this is the latest deck that I bought. I gifted myself, and this is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck. Ciro, Marchetti. I hope that I'm pronouncing these names right. If I'm not, then please forgive me. So this is what the card looks like. I sort of expected it to be bigger in size, but it's not. And it's actually compact, like you can see. Also, my hands are like really large, so there is that. So just looking at it, I love the imagery. I love this packaging. It's so beautiful. I can't tell you, like I've been obsessed with this ever since I bought this. And then there is this magnetic panel, magnetic locking. Just hear the snap. That voice that it makes. I do not have any other deck which has this magnetic paneling. And I love it. I just love the feel of it, how it feels in my hands. It's beautiful. So let's see what's inside. What's inside this magnetic, beautiful box. So it opens like this. Again, very beautiful, very pretty. But then that's what you expect from Ciro Marchetti. I have another one of his decks and it's absolutely gorgeous. So we have a book, a very small book, and we have these cards. So first of all, let's just admire the back. I think this is one of those stereotypical trademark Ciro Marchetti things. This is what you expect from a Ciro Marchetti deck. Then let me just show you another very beautiful things. This golden edging, this rounded edging. Oh my god, it's stunning. I love it. So there are a few decks that have these, for example, Doreen Virtues, and I love those as well. Now let's look inside. Let's look at the beautiful imagery of this deck. So this is the Rider card. Those of you who are familiar with Lenormand would recognize this. Card number 1, Rider. Just look at the details and the beautiful imagery, the bright colors contrasting with the darker edge, which is also stereotypically Ciro Marchetti. So I love the imagery. Certain cards are definitely standouts, like this book card. I find it very beautiful. Anchor, Sun. So remember, this is the expanded edition, so it has a few additional cards to the traditional Lenormand. One of these cards is this one, 43, Labyrinth. Now the first time I looked at it, I confused it with the Garden deck and Garden card in Lenormand, and then I checked again and this was the Labyrinth card. And it's beautiful. Like the amount of meaning and clarity you get from this deck is something more than what you get in an ordinary Lenormand deck. So this is the Heart card, and I think it's beautiful, but I think with this card they could have made it that much more beautiful. I'm not completely happy with this card over here. Like some of the cards, I think they could have made it a lot more beautiful, especially because I know what they're capable of, but I don't know. So this is one of the cards I am happy with. This is the Tower card, but not happy with. Oh, this is the doggy card. Puppy, so cute. Then, oh, this is another one of my favorite cards. So beautiful. So you get the picture here, right? With these cards, you know what this is all about. Now let's just look at, and I love holding these cards. They're so smooth and glossy and beautiful. Oh wow. And just like this cover, I'm in love with this cover. The colors, this rich deep plum color is my favorite, and I love holding this deck. This lady is absolutely beautiful, the way she's been painted. And I love this, the way they've written this, how golden and beautiful it is. Then let's look at the book. It's really small book, and you know, there aren't too many standout things about this book. It's just your normal book that you get with any tarot deck, and there's a lot of prefacing done by different authors, and they have given you the meanings of different cards. Then we have a few spreads and a few sample readings, that is. So apart from that, it's just like a pretty normal tarot book, not very big, like it's tiny, it fits into my hand. So that was my review of Gilded Reverie Lenormand Expanded Edition. I find it to be really beautiful, and I've been using ever since I've received this. And I am inspired by it. I think it's lovely. So do let me know in the comment section whether you own this deck and what you think about it, because I'm very happy with everything except the size. I think it's slightly smaller than what I expected it to be looking at it online. Also, I have like really big hands, so I need a deck which fills my hands, and I'm not happy with tiny decks. So let me know what your experiences have been with this deck. Alright, I'm waiting to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye, love and light.